Welcome to Louis Frank Motor Cars. Today we're going to be looking at a 2000 Porsche 911 C4 Millennium Edition. This Millennium Edition, as in all Millennium Editions, is finished off in violet chroma flare metallic with a natural leather interior. The first thing when you look at this car is the color. It jumps out at you and you really can't believe your eyes. The quality of the paint is remarkable. All of the 911 Millennium Edition cars that were made were done in the violet chroma flare metallic. They all had the natural leather interior. They were all C4s, so they were all all-wheel drive 911s. But the color of the car, the color combination, but the exterior color of this car is stunning. Absolutely stunning. We've sold over the years lots of 911s. This is the first one, this is the first Millennium that I've ever seen in person. And I have to say, stunning, stunning car. 31,000 original miles and looks brand new. And I know you may think that might sound crazy for a car that's 16 years old, but again, this is a garage kept, incredibly stunning example. Let's get some of the big things with 911s, 996s in general out of the way. It is a 6-speed car, manual transmission. The IMS and rear main seal were done at the dealer at 27,000 miles. So 4,000 miles ago, the rear main seal and IMS bearing were done at Porsche. We have a receipt for it. Please, if you're looking at any 996, do not buy one unless the IMS and rear main seal have been done. And also, don't think if you're buying one with super low miles, as this one is, that you're not going to have an issue with it. The IMS bearing in these cars usually fails with lower mile vehicles. So definitely something to watch. I would not buy a Boxster or a 996 of these vintages without that being done. There's just no way I would buy one. Porsche did do the retrofit in this car. You have to remove the transmission. It's a labor intensive, I think it's a 14-hour job at the dealer. Not a cheap thing. And the previous owner did that. Again, I would not buy one of these cars without it. If that IMS goes, it's an engine. So again, low miles doesn't make a difference. They're actually more prone with low miles. Getting all that out of the way. Limited production car here. 911 built for the world. 225 imported to the United States. As I said before, all the same color. This has a set of Victor Innsbruck wheels. The wheels are brand new. Less than 500 miles on the wheels. Beautiful silver calipers behind there. Brand new set of Michelin Pilot Sport tires. It's the A/S3s. In the front, you have a set of 225/40 ZR18s. And offset in the rear, you have a 265/35 ZR18. And you can really see some of the offset here in the back nicely. Whereas those rear tires inset, those rear rims inset, they look absolutely gorgeous. This car did have a set of the Victor center caps on it. When I saw the car, I knew it needed a set of colored Porsche crests. So we went out and actually bought those for the car before we sold it. I thought that that was really the finishing touch of this car. I think that it's something that it needed. If you do custom wheels on a Porsche or really any car, I like to go back and get a factory center cap. I think it looks amazing with them. I think it was the right touch, but we do have the original center caps as well. The interior of the car, moving to the interior of the car. Natural leather. Now this car was built as the 911 of the new Millennium. This was the way that Porsche and the Porsche engineers thought the car should look as the ultimate 911 of its time. Just under $90,000 window sticker in this car, when new. The interior of the car, I would say, is brand new. There is one spot here, which is a normal spot on a 996. On the front hood release, there's a little scuff. Other than that, the interior is as close to a new car as you'll find. Incredible quality. The attention to detail that went into these cars when they were built was amazing. The center steering wheel here really says it all. It's a real leather steering wheel, but the center here, double stitched, just absolutely gorgeous, similar to the Turbo 911. But you have wood trim that goes throughout the interior of the car. This is real wood. This is not phony baloney wood here. Absolutely amazing. There is no wear on the interior of this car whatsoever. Driver's seat, bolster, I mean, like a new car. Absolutely stunning. There's extra leather, really, where you wouldn't see it normally in a 911. That's a real leather shift boot, no vinyl in here. This whole console, if you really look closely there, you see that it's all stitched in leather. Armrest lid, all real leather. Again, passenger seat, more of the same. There's beautiful leather surrounds on the passenger and driver's doors. Again, most 911s you'll see vinyl or plastic. That's all real wood on the door handles, on the sill, on those side almost glove boxes that are in the door panels. It's just an absolutely gorgeous, high-end place to sit. Again, time capsule. Everything in this car looks brand new. White face gauges. Another beautiful touch in this car is it has a Alcantara black headliner. Very, very nice. The rear seats in this car, again, full leather. No vinyl, nothing cheap, no expenses spared in this car. If you had optioned this car out in 2000 and you just clicked off all these individual options, I just had recently read an article about this car, it would cost over $110,000 to put each individual option into a C4 911. So you really, in 2000, this was quite a deal if you could afford it. Just amazing condition. You'd be hard pressed to find another one of these cars in this type of condition, with this kind of miles, with the IMS that's been done, rear main seal. These are things that you're gonna need to do, even if you do buy one with low miles. If you don't have a record of it, it has to be done. This is number, I'll show you the plaque here. This is number 52. Zoom in a little bit. This is number 52 of 911. So, absolutely a low number car. Again, one of only 225 for the USA. I mean, that's really, really an exclusive, limited production 911. I'm gonna jump in and actually start the car up, let you listen to it idle. There's not one bulb in this car that's out. Again, 31,000 miles. Phenomenal condition. I was lucky enough to put about 25 miles on this car, and I have to say I was absolutely in love from the first quarter mile. Just amazing. Everything in the car works. There's no stories here, there's no accidents here. Clean Carfax. Again, 100% Porsche dealer serviced. From day one. Never went to Joe Blow's garage or anything like that. It's just dealer serviced. We have all the books for the car. I have the original build sheet with the options list for this car. And again, I hate to keep pressing it, but the IMS bearing being done, rear main seal being done. Again, fully serviced. Car's a little cold yet. I don't really want to jump on it too much, but sounds phenomenal. Make sure the headlights are on. We are Louis Frank Motor Cars. We are in Danvers, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston, Massachusetts. If you're looking at this car, maybe you're in Florida, California, anywhere in between, we can get the vehicle out to you. We do ship nationwide. Again, the next owner of this car is going to be super, super lucky. Our phone number here is 781-771-8722. Our website, louisfrankmotorcars.com. And again, as I said before, the first person to call and get this car is going to be a super, super lucky person. I do not anticipate this car sticking around very long at all. My name is Louis Marinello of Louis Frank Motor Cars. We thank you so much for taking a peek at this absolutely stunning Porsche 911 C4 Millennium Edition.